Hi, I'm Phil. Welcome back to installment number 12 of my Christmas Vinyl Advent Countdown. These albums that I've chosen aren't in any particular order, as I've said, so if you've not seen any of the other videos, I'm simply talking about 24 albums that are from my library. They're not in ranking order, they're not even considered the best or the worst. There might be some in here that have sentimental value, and that's why I've retained them. Today's album is more than all of that. Today's album comes from a very important artist in the jazz world. She, uh, by the time she had released this album, had already been a Grammy international sensation, had acquired 9 Grammys. And it all started with her very first album in the year 20 goodness 2005, I think. Oh man, now my brain has drawn a blank on that, but this album came out in 2021 and a follow-up in 2022. It comes from the Blue Note label, which is known for their stellar attention to uh, detail when it comes to releasing albums. And as I said, she is a jazz sensation. However, she has been known to branch into other areas: country, pop, and other things such as that. She got her big break, as I said, when she released her very first debut album, and it took the world by storm. She had not amazingly done a Christmas album until the lock-ins and shutdowns of 2020, and she had spent a great deal of time listening to two different albums, Elvis's Christmas album and James Brown's Funky Christmas, and decided, I'd like to have an album of my own. And she could not have chosen two better albums to stream and fill her mind during that lockdown period. The album is a mixture of originals, live recordings, and traditionals, and thankfully she included a single on there, a few singles, but one called Christmas Calling Jolly Jones. And this song was absolutely fantastic and still is to this day. She also had a number of covers on there, which I'll talk about in a moment. But the album itself reached #1 on the jazz album chart that year, and it's in the top 10 holiday albums list. It has Christmas Glow on there, which is another original. It's Only Christmas Once a Year, another original, and You're Not Alone. And of course, the album cover itself features the artist reaching for the stars, set in front of a Christmassy New York with the bokeh effect going on. It's absolutely beautiful with her red Christmas dress there. It's an absolute beautiful cover. What am I talking about? Well, the deluxe gatefold edition of Norah Jones, I Dream of Christmas, this deluxe edition. And it is fantastic pressing. It is very heavy, of course. And you can see this beautiful design work here with the gatefold with all of the track titles there and the credits to them that are listed on the inside. And then on the back, we have the titles, and it's got quite a few. And I'll run down some of them here. You've got Christmas Calling Jolly Jones, as I mentioned. Christmas Don't Be Late. Yes, the Chipmunks here with Dave Seville. Absolutely great to hear her version of this. Christmas Glow, White Christmas, Christmas Time, Blue Christmas. It's Only Christmas Once a Year. And then on side B, of that first disc, we've got You're Not Alone, Winter Wonderland, A Holiday with You, Run Rudolph Run, Christmas Time is Here, and What Are You Doing New Year's Eve? And that is just disc 1. Then we flip it to disc 2, where we find another 11 tracks. We have Last Month of the Year, I'll Be Home for Christmas, The Christmas Waltz, Oh Holy Night, I Dream of Christmas, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And then on the last side of that second disc, we have Christmas in My Soul, Christmas Time, Run, Rudolph, Run, Blue Christmas, You're Not Alone, and Christmas Calling Jolly Jones. And those are all live tracks. This is the version to get, this deluxe edition. It's a fantastic thing. Still got the hype sticker there. Hype sticker, 9-time Grammy winners, much loved holiday album, a new 24-track deluxe collection of originals, live performances, and seasonal favorites, including Winter Wonderland, Christmas Don't Be Late, White Christmas, and a brand new version of Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Norah Jones, thanks for tuning in. Come back tomorrow to see my next installment, day 13. Remember, there's magic in these grooves. I'll see you next time.